guys, so today for June Bloom, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked on both Twitter and Instagram for you guys to ask me questions. The first thing that seems to be a theme is a lot of people have asked me if I'm gonna get another pet. Miss Haley 0315 says, are you and Alex gonna get Jasmine, aka another kitten? I have tweeted and said that Alex has kitten fever and he's talked about maybe getting Pinecone a friend. We do wanna get another kitten because we feel like Pinecone really needs a friend. Pinecone has separation anxiety. He gets very, very upset when I go out of town. He gets upset if I'm gone all day doing something. I do work from home, so I'm here most of the time, but he just really struggles with being left alone. And we joked, Alex wants to name it Jasmine. I want to name it Yoshi because I like to say that Yoshi the dinosaur in Mario is actually a cat just to drive him nuts. I know it's a dinosaur. Another theme that I see a lot of people asking about is planners. People want to know why I like paper planners as opposed to digital. I am someone who needs to make to-do lists every day. And this is something I did even before I was very good about doing, like keeping track of a planner. I have had a planner and used a planner for a few years now. I'm on my third Erin Condren, and I had like college planners before that. My planner was like my best friend in college. Like I was obsessed with my planner. I do use my iCal on my computer, but mostly I just use that for like, I'll write in a bunch of video ideas that I want to do throughout the month, and then I kind of like move them around as the month goes on and I figure out what order I'm gonna put videos up in. So that's something that I use that's digital, but that's pretty much it. I really just like having it where I can check things off and write it all down, and that's just something that works for me. Another thing that I've gotten so many questions over is, how did I meet Alex? Do I want to get married? Like a lot of relationship type questions. So I've said this before. I think I might have answered this in my last Q&A also, but I met Alex 2.5 years ago at one of his concerts. He had tweeted me, DM'd me on Twitter and invited me to one of his concerts. We had never met before, we had never talked before, but I had used one of his songs in one of my videos because I was really good friends with Ingrid at the time, and he was really good friends with Luke, and they were dating, Ingrid and Luke were. So that's kind of the connection. He was living in New York at the time, but he was on tour, and he was playing at the House of Blues in downtown Disney. So he happened to be in LA, he invited me, I went and I met him, and that was 2.5 years ago. Jessica Baby says, do you always see yourself being an LA girl, or is there anywhere else you'd like to live or visit? I love it in LA. I feel like I would live here forever if I wasn't going to like settle down and have kids and want to buy a home. Real estate is so expensive here, and I feel like I'm a suburb girl deep down in my core. I think once I want to purchase a home and get married and have kids, I'm gonna want to move outside of LA. Now, I don't know if that means like a suburb of LA or if that means completely moving back to the South. I kind of want to move back to the South. I think my dream city is Nashville for like the far future, like not next year or anything. I just feel like Nashville has a lot of culture. I love country music. I'm a Southern girl. My parents live in Tennessee, so even though it's like a few hours away from where they live, it's driving distance, which is huge because right now we're really far. I just kind of like have Nashville in my mind as a city that would be really cool to live in. Elle Lintz says, what's the one movie that even if you own it, when it comes on TV, you always have to stop to watch it? Sweet Home Alabama, hands down my all-time favorite movie. Going back to like the being Southern kind of thing, I just love that movie. I relate to it a lot because I also am from a small town. I know all the characters in real life. Like I have a person in real life that fits in with every character in that movie. I know who the girl is that has the baby in the bar, and I know the guy that's like secretly gay, and I know like all these people, all the characters in that movie I feel like are very, very realistic to a small town. And so I just love that movie. That movie like gets me. I just love it so much, and anytime it's on, I have to watch it. Lisa.Schulman says, what's your favorite show at the moment? I want to save that spot for Big Brother. Every time it's summer, it makes me crave Big Brother because I associate Big Brother with the summertime because that's when it comes on. And I get so addicted to Big Brother because it comes on 3 days a week. There's always a new episode to watch. I just love Big Brother. So I'm gonna say Big Brother even though I'm not technically watching it yet because I will be in a couple days, and it will probably be like the thing that I watch more than anything. Monica says, do you wear contacts or glasses? I don't, because I had LASIK eye surgery many years ago. She also says, what would you want your wedding colors to be? Which is funny because I'm not even engaged. So that's super far off. But I don't know, if I was, I feel like my opinion on this is gonna change just because like my mood. But I feel like if I got married tomorrow, I would want my accent color to be like a blush pink or a peach. I think that's really pretty. I see a lot of questions about my back, wanting to know what the status on my back is. One question says, what's the status on your back and what's the prognosis for the future? And there's a bunch of questions about my back specifically. So the deal with my back is that I was told that I will not be completely back to normal for an entire year in terms of being where I was athletically, mentally, pain-wise, all of that stuff. It will be a year. I am at the 7-month mark right now, 7.5 months, and I am feeling pretty good. My back right now hurts. I have a pillow behind it. I have to be careful. I did start like a crunches challenge a few days ago because I was told by my neurosurgeon that I really need to strengthen my core. So both my abs and my lower back really need to be like, the muscles need to be built up. So I have to take it really slowly. I started with only 20 crunches, which the old me would have completely laughed at because I used to do like 300 crunches a day and I wouldn't even think that was hard. So 20 crunches is like, slow down, girl. But I am building it up slowly. I mean, that's all I can do right now. I have to just take it easy and slowly kind of get back into my life. When I'm like out doing things and walking around and carrying things and stuff, my back definitely hurts at the end of the day. Like I have to sit down and I feel like I'm 90 years old. But that is how I'm gonna get stronger, is by pushing myself through those situations. So I'm just kind of trying to just take it one day at a time and like not get down on myself for not being able to do what I used to be able to do and not feeling good all the time. You know, like my back hurts a lot, but you just kind of, at some point you have to say, you know what, I'm gonna suck it up and just live my life because I'm young and I'm not gonna be young forever and I need to enjoy it even if my back hurts a little bit. That's kind of my philosophy on it. Courtney Lane says, hypothetically, if you were to get engaged, wink, would you want a gold, silver, or rose gold band or any other type of metal? A lot of questions like this. I feel like rose gold is my favorite metal, except for engagement rings. I love them on other people. I think rose gold engagement rings are stunning, but I personally would want to do platinum or white gold because I just feel like for me, that's more quintessential engagement. I wouldn't say no to rose gold either because I love rose gold and it is my favorite metal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Twitter. Greta Dabrowski says, favorite drugstore concealer. My favorite drugstore concealer is a new find. I don't have it right here to show you, but it's the Maybelline Master Conceal and it's in like a tube. I think it's like $7 and that stuff is full coverage. If you want a concealer that's really gonna do its job in the drugstore, I find that that concealer is great. I also really like the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. That one's like $4 and it reminds me a lot of the NARS Creamy Concealer. It's really good for your underneath your eyes. It's very creamy. It blends a lot easier. Master Conceal is a lot thicker and so you really have to like work to blend it in a little bit more, but it's fuller coverage. That stuff is really good. Nicole Taylor says, what Erin Condren planner did you switch to? I ordered the rose gold vertical layout. I also have the horizontal layout, but I am just a vertical layout girl. The vertical layout is one of the reasons why I liked Erin Condren to begin with, so I definitely wasn't gonna switch that, even though the horizontal layout is really good if, you know, if that's more your style, but I just really like the vertical because I do tend to do my planner in a little bit more of like a to-do list than anything else. At Nora57 says, which show on Netflix do you binge watch a lot? There is one show on Netflix that is a total binge watch show because they release the entire season at once every year, and that is Orange is the New Black. This show is kind of weird for me to like recommend because it is the strangest show. It's like controversial subject matter. It's about a prison. It is about a lot of like kind of raunchy stuff, but for whatever reason, Orange is the New Black has a hold on people. A lot of people like it, including myself. I'm currently in the middle of finishing up the season that just released last week, or the week before. I don't remember when it came out, but I'm still watching it because I don't have a ton of time with June Bloom to like watch TV a lot, but I have been trying to catch up on it. Question is from I'm Kelly Sky, and it says, if you had $20 or less to spend on Etsy stickers, where would you start? I have no idea off the top of my head, but I feel like if you guys want me to do a planner starter kit video, I can do that. It's kind of hard right now because I feel like I've been putting up a lot of planner videos between this channel and my second channel, and I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea, so it's kind of one of those things I'm trying to balance. Like, I really like making the videos, and I know some people like watching it, but not everyone, so I don't know. You guys let me know in a link below, in a comment below, if you guys want me to do a planner starter kit. And then last question is from Lola in Red, and it says, as a fellow Tennessee girl, I'm curious, did they teach Dolly Parton fractions to you in school? No, and I actually have no idea what a Dolly Parton fraction is, but now I want to look it up. Oh, it like comes up as a thing. Like, people Google this. It's when the top is bigger than the bottom. Because Dolly Parton is large and in charge on the top, you know? Okay, that's kind of weird. No, they didn't teach us that, but I feel like that's like a trick you would have been taught maybe in elementary school, and I wasn't in Tennessee in elementary school, I was in Georgia, so we did not learn Dolly Parton fractions. But I hope you guys enjoyed this question and answer video, and I hope you guys are enjoying June Bloom. Make sure you're keeping your eyes peeled for the secret words, because they have been all in the videos, and also I've been putting them, hiding them in my blog, Dreaming and Blush, my Instagram, Miss Elle Fowler, and my Facebook, Elle Fowler Official, just for people that can't see annotations. But honestly, the annotations are the easier route because they're just all right there. So if you watch on a computer, you have it easier probably than the other people, but I wanted to make it fair, so I put it on the other places. Yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.